Defensive struggle through the first quarter. Purdue leading Ball State on the road here in Muncie, Indiana. The Cardinals 17% from the floor. Peter Hood, though, Purdue's defense smothering really all season.
Yeah, it really has been, guys. If you take away the Stanford game, and obviously Stanford, one of the premier programs in the country, Purdue's holding teams this year to 55 points per game on 36% shooting. As you said, Joel, Cardinals shooting 17% in this game. Head coach Brady Sallee for the Ball State Cardinals told us earlier this week that the best way to describe going against this Purdue defense is that every basket is going to be earned, and certainly that's been the case early in this game, guys.
Amber Stocks, Joel Godet, Peter Hood, glad to have you along with us. Said Purdue will defend the tar out of you.
Well, one thing Purdue has in their arsenal is various defenses. They have their man-to-man. Then they have 2 or 3 different looks to their zone defenses that really keep offenses second-guessing and a little hesitant.
Sharon Versip's got a 3-2 in there. They've got a 2-3 in there. Monaco. And Morissetti will let the air ball go.
Another prime example of the Purdue defense. Just when a great shooter like Mariah Monaco feels like she has a great look, you know, the Purdue defense is right there and forces a poor shot.
How do you attack what you've seen tonight? Cardinals 0-4 from 3. They've not gotten good looks for Monaco or certainly Morrison. What do you do?
One way. Off the dribble. You've got to put the ball on the floor, and it's got to be put on the floor by good ball handlers. I like Destiny Washington's aggressiveness, but she's not a sound ball handler.
Shot clock down to 1. And Jose gets out of there with the board for Ball State. Well, this time it's Grande off the bounce, but then it's the active hands. Purdue's forced some steals. And in transition, first bucket for Lamina Cooper.
Again, defense creating offense. Getting a defensive stop and forcing a turnover in transition is creating offense right now for Purdue. Combine that with their high efficiency from the three-point line.
Well, you can go with the dribble. You can also go to what Ball State did do effectively early. You like the decision high-low to bench.
You got to get the ball inside, clear out the backside, make sure there's a shooter or a clear out so that the lob is effective.
Wide open look. This is Odin, and the freshman pure from deep. Second 3 for Dominique Odin. She came in at just 33%.
You know, I gotta say, I'm surprised at how well Purdue is shooting from the field.
They go back to Bennett. Purdue jumped off the bench with the foul call. It looked like ball to the face. That's a tough one for Lamina Cooper to eat.
Very tough. Renee Bennett, she's really elevated her game, but in a situation like that, you know, you'd like to see her get a little under control and convert that as a three-point play.
Give her 9 of Ball State's 11. Put the ball on the floor, give it 1 power bounce, and go back up?
Absolutely. And, you know, you just mentioned she's got 9 of the, well, 10 of the now 12, and she's still, we're finding ways that she can still be even more effective.
She's had 1 bad game this year against Auburn. You take that out of the equation, she's averaging 17 and 8. That's not bad. Morissetti in trouble. Gets out of this blitzing defense. It's a 2-1-2 zone. Ball State for the first time tonight.
Well, Ball State needs to keep this pressure on now. Don't let Purdue reset. Don't let them regain their composure.
That's what it's meant to do. 4 steals. Morrison with the head fake. Now the offensive rebounds for Ball State. And right back to the cup. Jose from 15. And they'll get Jose for the foul.
Well, we talked about Jose's aggressiveness. We talked about how she's going to be all over the court defensively. And that possession, she was all over the court offensively, getting the offensive rebound and the hustle. Potentially 2 looks, passes to teammates that could have converted into assists. But it's so unfortunate that her hustle just went a little bit too far and she ended up with the foul.
Ball State back to the 2-1-2 press and another steal. Morrison. Slide step, and she puts it down. Boy, look at Purdue beat that press that time, though.
I was about to say, Purdue looking to push, not even going to mess with the press. They're clearly going to just try to throw over the top.
And they put it in Morissetti's hands. has struggled to score the last few games. 5 for 19 coming in, but her assist numbers through the roof. Finding ways to get other teammates involved, and you see her directing traffic late. But a third straight turnover. Ball fake for Grande, and just short.
Ball State needs to capitalize on these opportunities that they have. I like the way they're trying to push the pace, but if they don't have the good shot, Carmen Grande is a smart enough player to take a couple dribbles, pull that out, use the shot clock, find a great shot.
Purdue down to just 37% offensively. It's up to 8 turnovers. Still has the 6-point lead though. And it's Morissetti. She's 1 for 3. And look at the advance pass. Court vision for Grande. Timeout, Purdue.
This is a key timeout. Both teams are clearly winded. Smart move by Sharon Versep.
It's a 4-point lead for Purdue. But Sharon Versep wants to talk it over. Brady Sallee's team starting to surge ahead.